Hello everyone, welcome on the Straight Line. This is Pallavi Sareen and I am here to talk to Advocate Sheikh Shakeel about the legalities of the Kathua Gangrape case. The Kathua Gangrape case in which a 19-year-old alleged that 14 members of the tribal community gang raped her, and it was later found out in her statement to the magistrate that no gang rape had happened. So, Advocate, welcome to our show.
Thank you, Pallavi.
Regarding this Kathua Gangrape case, it has taken over so much hype now. What we want to find out is that now the 19-year-old has appeared before the magistrate and recorded her statement that no gang rape had happened. In this case, when she first lodged the complaint, an FIR was lodged on the basis of that complaint. So now is that FIR in operation or is it infructuous?
First of all, Pallavi, let me tell you one thing. The initial version, according to the police and according to the information gathered from the media reports, was that she complained of a gang rape. And the media also highlighted that. Now the question is, she has retracted from her statement and before the magistrate, as you are stating, that she has totally denied the occurrence. Meaning thereby, the FIR which was lodged earlier, the legal machinery which was activated on the complaint of that girl, definitely she misled the police agency also. And on that misleading report, FIR was registered and there was so much media hype and everything that police is doing nothing in this case. Let me tell you, as per the law of the land, if a person abuses the process of law, I will brand it as the abuse of process of law because a false case has been registered against 14 or 15 people. Now, the Rambir Penal Code, Indian Penal Code, our CRPC and our laws, they are not silent on this. As per the law of the land, action can be taken against the prosecutrix for lodging a false FIR and for activating the legal machinery in an illegal manner.
What is the provisions of doing so? Can any person claim that she has made a false complaint? So can anyone file a case against her?
Let me tell you one thing. The police is not powerless. Police has the powers. Police can register an independent case, and even in this FIR, the police can take action. And let me tell you one thing. There has been cases in the past also. In our Jammu, a session judge in Ramban, Chaudhry Akram, he punished a prosecutrix for falsely implicating a person. The then session judge, Kathua, Mr. M.K. Hanjura, who retired as a High Court judge, he had also punished a prosecutrix. And you must be knowing the case of Zahira Sheikh also, the Best Bakery case, very much publicized case of Gujarat riots. In that case also, the Zahira Sheikh was time and again taking different stance. And ultimately the matter came before the Apex Court, and Apex Court constituted a committee, got her different statements examined by that committee, and ultimately it was found that on extraneous considerations she was changing her stance, and ultimately she was convicted by the Supreme Court in a contempt and she was imprisoned for more than 6 months. So this is a case where the prosecutrix earlier alleged sexual assault, the rape, gang rape, and there was a lot of hue and cry in the society.
Because she had also mentioned that she was gang raped repeatedly.
Yes.
Do you think that the statement that she has made right now, retracting her previous claim, could be under coercion? And if it is, then what is the procedure now?
Now the question is, it is now for her to prove. It is now the onus is on the so-called prosecutrix that she has to divulge under what circumstances she had initially lodged the complaint and she implicated 14 people and branded it as a gang rape, that she was sexually assaulted and she was in a gruesome manner, she was raped by a group of people. No, the onus is on her and she has to now convince the legal machinery as that whether she was justified in initial lodging a false case and making the legal machinery activate against the 14-16 people.
From what we have gathered, it is being said that she was married once to a man, Rashid, in Ramban. And then she married someone else, that is the current husband, while she was still married to the first person. And now afterwards, she has gotten a divorce. She is living with the second husband on a High Court order in which she said that I want to live with this second husband. How?
Marriage, then second marriage. And under Muslim law, when you have a valid first marriage, and you are not divorced by your husband, and thereafter you may not have undergone this period of iddat, and only thereafter you can go for second marriage. And in this case, you are saying that there is some High Court order whereby she has been allowed and permitted. And I don't think, because you have not shown me that order, I have not seen that order, and it's very difficult for us to jump into any conclusion that whether she was married, how she was married, with whom she is living. But here the moot question, which we are dealing here with is a girl, she is lodging a complaint responsibly with due application of mind that 14 people have committed rape on her. And within 24 hours, she is retracting, and she is making a statement under section 164A before the learned judicial magistrate, and she is outrightly denying the factum of rape. I think law of the land must take its own course, and I think because the law is not silent on this, and I think the police must go into all these questions, that why she earlier lodged a complaint and why she has retracted. These are all questions for investigation and for judicial determination.
It is mainly the family who is saying that under the court order she is now living with her second husband. What I would like to understand from you is that some people have been saying that since she is 19 years old now, she must have been 18 or less than 18 years old when she first got married. So is she considered a minor in that circumstance?
Let me tell you, under Muslim law, because in state of Jammu and Kashmir, the Shariat law is applicable. Our assembly has adopted that Shariat law will prevail in state of Jammu and Kashmir with regard to the Muslims. And let me tell you, under Muslim law, a girl having puberty age, her marriage, her nikah can be solemnized. So there is no illegality. Any Muslim girl with puberty, her marriage, her nikah can be solemnized, and there is no question of 18 years or 19 years, and you know at what stage the puberty comes.
Now let's talk about those 14 people against whom these allegations have been leveled. Those 14 people whose name appeared in the newspapers. What legal provisions do they have now?
Definitely, the law is not silent on this, Pallavi. Law of defamation is there. Both civil and criminal remedy is available to them. They can sue the so-called this prosecutrix. Because their reputation has been tarnished, their names have appeared in the media, and subsequently the girl herself has.
Should the defamation be against the newspaper or the girl who has lodged the fake complaint?
I think there is no fault of the media also, if you ask me, because there was a complaint lodged by the prosecutrix, and she has named those people, and that's why their names have been appeared in the media, because the girl named that it was a gang rape, and these 14 people outraged her modesty, they raped her, and that's why their names were published.
Have you seen such gross abuse of law before, where girls have filed fake rape complaints?
There have been cases. I was just referring that there was a case a few years back in Ramban. There was a case at Kathua where the session judge gave clean chit to the accused and proceeded against the prosecutrix and punished them for more than 6 months.
I'm sorry for mentioning the High Court order. It was actually a court order. We have still gotten information mainly from the family members and other sources, so it's still a little normal on this. Thank you so much, Mr. Shakeel, for clearing all the legalities of this thing. Kathua Gangrape has been in conversations and in discussions for the entire previous day. We hope now that since more aspects of the story have come to light, things will continue on getting better. This was Pallavi Sareen on The Straight Line.